For our guys, great opportunity. I think that every NFL team's represented here today. With somebody to come look at a lot of our prospects, and you look at what these guys have accomplished as players is pretty special. These guys walking out the door, going to 4 straight bowl games. As a senior class, some of them 5 straight bowl games as the redshirt seniors. I've had great careers, some of the most successful years in Mississippi State history. Most of them are college graduates that are out here working out and, have earned their degree and really maximize the college experience. And I'm proud of them, and it's a great opportunity for them to go live a dream and go play at the next level and have the opportunity to go play professional football.
I know a few of the guys, Preston, Josh, Bernard, they get to go to the combine, but for the ones who didn't, what is today, what can it do for them?
Well, it's huge because, you look and there's some of the guys who are like, wow, I thought that guy would have been at the combine, I thought this guy would have been at the combine. But you know what? They get the same opportunity here that they get up there, just in a shorter window to go make a statement. Guys like Matt Wells come out and run a blazing time, and everybody said, wow, I didn't know he was that fast. And, Malcolm Johnson with all his different abilities and how he can be such a versatile player. I think they get to see that and really get that same evaluation they would have gotten.
How much pride do you feel as a coach when one of your guys gets to fulfill their dream and earn a living at the next level?
Well, I think it's fantastic. We're so much. These guys are all part of our family, and so when you see a family member get to go and accomplish and live one of their dreams, I think it's so special. So I know I do. Every one of our players, the coaches, the whole program takes so much pride in these guys getting that opportunity to go on and show what they can do at the next level.
Some of the more high-profile guys, Bernard and Preston, weren't necessarily huge recruits. Is it kind of something that you can show how this program develops people and can turn them maybe into first-round picks?
Yeah, I think so. I think, either, one of two things. Either we develop them really good or all the recruiting rankings are way off. And, I don't know. There's probably maybe a little bit of both in there. But I think when guys look and you see the opportunities our guys are having and how so many guys are having that opportunity to play at the next level, it looks at how we develop our players, not just on the field, but physically. They're physical, they're mental, and they're at the development as a football player. We take a lot of pride in that and being a developmental program and getting to see these guys accomplish those, even though they weren't very highly recruited or highly ranked players coming out of high school. I think it shows a lot of other young guys that, hey, if I come in here, I follow that path, I work my tail off, I get my degree, and I work to maximize myself every day, I can be successful.
Do you think some of the better players watching this and coming back next season will see this and say, here's what I have to do to get myself ready?
Yeah, I think they just see it and understand what type of situation, what it's all about. And I think that for our guys to see that, we meet with them. We meet with them not just, especially guys that are getting older, getting into their senior year, about what they have to do to become a better football player for us, but also what they need to do if they're going to want to try to take that step to the next level, things they have to work at.
What's it like seeing like a Deontay and a Gabe Jackson also coming back to
That's always great because I love having our guys. I love our guys here when we'll see all the time. We have guys, NFL players, former players that are in the NFL coming back to work out, coming back to support the guys at Pro Day, and training here and just being around. It just shows the type of family atmosphere we have as a program.
Is that part of building a program too, in the sense that developing that culture and developing that almost that family work together? You're not just a 4-year player; you're kind of a lifetime.
I think more than that, I think that's what our program's about, and I think that just shows that it's real. It's not a fake. It's not just something we tell you one day and just to say it. I think it's real, and I think all the former players feel it, and they're part of something. They're part of a special family here at Mississippi State.
How do you evaluate players when you're doing that? Not for NFL, but just generally. Do you use 40 times and bench press, or do you care about that stuff?
We don't get to come here and put them through a pro day and all that stuff. It would be a lot easier if we could, obviously. We try to evaluate as much as we possibly can, of watching them at practice at their high school, watching them play games, watching them on film. We very rarely take somebody that doesn't come to our camp, so we get to see them doing all the drills that we teach.
Right.
And I think that allows us to make pretty good judgments on guys. And the other important one is judging their character. What type of character do they have? What's their makeup and their work ethic? Those are important things about how they're going to improve throughout their career.
How do you go about gauging past, the numbers? I'm not sure Deontay Skinner had great numbers last year, but, he goes on and is a Super Bowl champion. How do you gauge, the on-field stuff and weigh it with the testing
Well,
stuff?
what we do is, you got to find the windows, you know what I mean? And you say, okay, hey, you know, this time's really fast. But you know what? A guy that runs 4.5 can cover a guy that runs a high 4.5 can cover a guy that runs a low 4.1. 4.9 can cover a 4.1 if he's got great technique, fundamentals, and intelligence. And so now, you know, maybe a guy that runs a 5.2 can't cover a 4.3 guy. You know, there's where those windows are and how guys fit into what you need.